Boy.
Hi,
Chester. What's going on, man?
How are you?
Well, you're listening to the Candid Athletic Training podcast. I'm all right. I am, I'm burning the candle at both ends right now.
Well, we started the show technically 3 minutes late.
We did?
I got here late.
Man. We got some spooky lighting tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah. We need I need a, can you put a logo right there? Right behind us, right in the middle.
I should.
That'd be sweet. And everybody would think it's on the wall, but it's not.
We can do that for next week.
Nice. Welcome to the Candid Athletic Training podcast. You know, I'm Kevin. He's Chad.
Episode 198.
We've definitely done over 200 of these things, which is just amazing. But I can't wait for actual episode 200. It's just a cool milestone.
After the show, we should figure out what we're going to do.
In life?
No, for episode number 200.
Okay, gotcha. Because I'm still figuring out all of it. But
this show continues to evolve.
What's up, Nisi?
Or devolve. What's the opposite of what's the opposite of
devolve? Would be evolve.
No, evolving means
growing.
Growing. What's the
Adapting.
opposite? Would it be devolve? That's not a real thing.
Dissolve.
Dissolving. We're dissolving. According to some.
I seriously feel like
you're a dad.
I am a dad. I'm a dad.
It's a big adjustment.
That is a big adjustment. I made the great idea of in a year and a half span of
knocking your wife up.
Well, getting married, knocking the wife up, buying a business, and starting a second business, all while trying to live a normal life, do a podcast, all the above. It's fun. Juggling. It's juggling. I will say, right now I'm in crunch mode. Behind us, you see some squat racks, you see some mirrors. This is the new project. So creating something that's called SE Lab, and ooh, look at you!
I went all in.
Liquid Death.
This
is awesome. I've never tried.
I've heard all about it.
Yeah. This is my new project.
This is what you normally do.
Yeah. There you go. You just broke your virginity right here on podcasting of cracking open a can on a podcast.
Look what Kayla just said.
Kayla. And a friend in baseball told me that they heard my name in y'all's stream, and I felt so famous. That's so awesome, Kayla. Actually, that makes me happier than when other people are like, "Oh, you guys are the Candid guys." The fact that we have amazing listeners that are very loyal. And, you know, our good friend, Kayla, we owe a lot of thanks and gratitude towards your dedication towards this podcast. You ask great questions.
All of y'all.
I am still working on hopefully answering some of those questions for you.
You didn't get back to
I haven't forgotten about you. Like I said, I'm just burning the candle at both ends right now.
Kevin's lucky he's upright.
I am. There's a part of me that thinks I'm not going to, but I could probably sleep here tonight. I got to be back here at 6 a.m., more like 5:45.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought we moved the night because...
We did, Chad. And then I started opening another business, and I need to grow it. And one of the ways I can do that is get people in this gym. So, I'm dedicated, and I stupidly commit to a lot of things. If you're listening to this, Smith family, it's not you, it's me. Okay.
How about this? We got a fun show tonight.
Stop babbling.
Let's talk about, we hint at a lot of things, but I'm gonna tease something because it's not official. Kayla, I'm reading your comments. Yeah. If you have a top 5 suggestion, drop it on us. Just DM the Twitter. That'll go right to me, and I'll put it in the doc.
There you go.
We probably have one of the coolest opportunities with the show to help athletic trainers. Hopefully we'll have an announcement within the next week or two. It's really kind of cool. We're going to reward our members. I know our Candid Athletic Training members think we have forgotten about them. Some people are frustrated with us, but we're continuing to try and grow this and support ATs, especially the ATs that support us. So we have a very, very, very cool opportunity coming up to all ATs that are members. So we're just trying to save you money. I'll just say that. I think we're going to lock up a huge discount for you guys in something that all athletic trainers need. I won't tease anymore, but just be on the lookout for a major announcement.
You're such a tease.
I'm the ultimate tease.
These are fucking amazing, by the way.
I know, they're just gummy Skittles.
These are
original flavor.
These are hitting the spot.
At least someone is.
Ba-dum-bum.
So speaking of sponsors, we have to thank our official sponsors, our best friends, Healthy Roster, Dan, the founder, CEO, president of Healthy Roster. He's coming on next episode. So we're going to start the show with Dan next week. He's got some really cool things he's doing with his company, trying to reward athletic trainers. He wanted to do it on our show. Thank you, Colleen. I'm glad you got that. Hi. So Dan's going to be on Healthy Roster. Check them out. They're all about recognizing ATs right now, and they want to come on the show and do that. So just come on our show next week.
They also make the initials HR cool.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Way cooler than a home run.
Oh.
Also, check them out.
Human resources.
Healthyroster.com if you're looking for a new EMR, because they're the best at what they do. They're not just fun; they're actually good. They have a great product. They have a great product.
Great
period.
Product.
Also, thank you to Smart Tools. Last week we had Ed on the show.
Thanks, Ed.
I thought that was a really fun conversation to talk a little bit about BFR. 10% off anything at Smart Tools using the Candid 10 code. So check them out. It's smarttoolsplus.com. And lastly, thank you to Human Kinetics. Human Kinetics, 20% off any CEU course for using the code Candid CEU. Is there an underscore in that?
No.
So Candid CEU will get you 20% off any Human Kinetics. They've given us 72 CEUs to give away in the terms of 12 courses. Each course is worth 6 CEUs. I think we just gave away our 6th or 7th. You have to be our member of the show, which is another reason why you should be a member of the show. Correct. And last week we pulled Zach Dunbar's name, if I am not mistaken. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So Zach won 6 CEUs.
Long time listener.
So
First time caller.
You have 6 more opportunities to win 6 CEUs. You better get over to Candid_ATC and become a member. Also, with our announcement coming up, you're really going to want to do that.
Yes.
Just get yourself a $25 membership. Get yourself in the door. That's all I'm going to say.
Do it. It's going to pay for itself. Did I give away too much?
No.
Okay.
No. That's great. In fact, you give us $25, we're going to turn around and basically give you most of that right back.
I mean,
in terms of
chances
discount,
of winning CEUs, you're going to get, we're even in talks. Ed mentioned it. Maybe do some more CEU talks. Maybe some introductory BFR classes, something like that.
Yeah,
we got this going.
Do we have any other announcements? You're doing. I know you're barely upright. You're almost a technical knockout here.
I'm upright though.
I think we have a fun show. You have no idea what's in. I came up with everything tonight.
Yes, I'm going to make one plug though.
Oh, go for it.
This is a selfish plug.
Yeah.
I've talked about my clinic.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Structural Elements. And then I've mentioned where we're sitting right now is going to be called SE Lab. SE Lab is going to be a rehab / personal fitness / recovery. Well, we do have an app that is in its infancy. And if everybody listening to this, all 10,000 people that are listening to this right now,
10,000 plus.
If you could go to your phone, go to your app store, your Google Play, whatever, type in SE Lab. You might have to go parentheses, SE, close parentheses, lab. Download it, create an account. I'm not looking for money. There's some free stuff on there already. There's cool things. There's
free.
There's some couple exercises, couple like posture techniques, couple other things that you can do and follow. Now, granted, if you want to pay for the membership, do it. If you want to pay for the membership, actually reach out to me. Maybe I can get you a little promo code for being a listener and get a little discount on it. So don't do it unless you talk to me. But at least download the app. Just create an account, get some free information, because I'm trying to beat the algorithm. I'm trying to get out there and say, you know what, Google Store and App Store, we're getting so much traffic that when somebody types in exercise app, I start climbing that ladder. It's going to be really fun stuff. It's going to continue to grow. As it grows, you're going to get more and more content. It's going to be what this is and what my profession is, my career, my job, my livelihood. So if you haven't heard about it yet, just go and download it. Make an account. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you all.
Yes, yes.
Let's get to the show.
Yeah, let's do our topics. Do you want to handle that first question before we get into it? Kayla had a follow-up question about the SE Lab. Yeah. She said, what brings me to SE Lab? General wellness, stress management, pain relief, return to activity?
Yes.
I knew that's what you were going to say.
But legitimately, yes. It's my company that I work with. It's full of all different healthcare providers, mainly acupuncturists, massage therapists, chiropractors, athletic trainers right now. We do have a PT, and then we're trying to grow to like all aspects. And how do we apply looking at the body a little bit differently, maybe taking care of the total body wellness versus just orthopedic. And this app is kind of going to be where anybody can access us if you're not near a clinic. And then what I wanted to do was create the brick and mortar of the app. And that is half of my clinic and then half of this. This being kind of my passion. As much as I like working on bodies, I love getting bodies to move and completing the circle of kind of getting back to that traditional athletic training.
Circle of trust. That's where I thought you were going.
So,
you're in the circle of trust, Greg?
Download that. I will say, Kayla, the candid option of SE Lab is that it's always going to be candid. Meaning, I work with like-minded individuals that like being candid as well. So it's good. So,
all right.
Want to do a show? Let's stop promoting my business. Let's promote our business.
Let's just talk athletic training. That's what we do. We have a fun show. We're going to do a really fun, unique FMK. I think it's going to be very challenging. Maybe not. I've got two different fats we could do. I think we're going to have to go with the boring one. I want to hold off.
A boring one?
I got a friend or foe.
We'll make it exciting.
And then somebody needs to call or text Abby and let her know we're playing Pick One tonight, and it's like her favorite segment. So our feature topic is a Pick One. So somebody get her on.
Where's Ab?
So what segment do you want to start with tonight, Kev?
I want to start with the boring fat.
The boring fat. Okay. So what I really want to do is I wanted to do Andor. You haven't seen Andor?
I haven't seen it, but yeah.
I shit you not. It's December. It's end of year. You're like thinking like it's your like all those raps come up like most watched shows, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, what are the best things I've watched this year?
Yeah.
I think Andor might be the best thing I watched this year. It was that fucking good.
Better than Obi-Wan?
Yeah. For me. Obi-Wan was good,
I'm trying
but
to think of what else you raved about.
House of Dragon was pretty good. Ted Lasso was pretty good. I think
I'm gonna watch Ted Lasso. I bought an Apple TV for here, and I get 3 months free of Apple TV.
Oh, you're gonna love Ted Lasso.
I'm gonna binge it.
Oi!
I kinda
Also, what else was this year?
I feel like I'm missing the boat.
Ozark final season was this year.
Yeah,
all really good things, but I tell you what, Andor maybe had and it's a Star Wars thing. So
let me flip it on you. What's the worst thing you've watched this year?
Oh, you know what? I just got through season 1 of White Lotus. Whoa, that's pretty intense. Have you not heard of White Lotus?
No.
They just put out season 2. It's like the trendiest TV show out there right now.
I'm a dad now. I can't be trendy.
Season 1 I just finished. It's 6 episodes. It was like it took me 5 episodes to really have a feel for what was going on, and all of a sudden you're like, this shit's over already? It's basically just like people on a vacation, and it's train wreck for everyone.
Okay.
It's like the White Lotus hotel chain or resort chain.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that's a real thing or a fictional thing, but they just showed a 1 week there and how everything was just a cluster for everyone. Really interesting perspective. And I hear season 2 is wild as well. But what was the worst thing I watched this year? Honestly, the Marvel stuff was terrible this year.
Yeah, wasn't it?
Most of the Marvel stuff stunk. They dropped the ball. Marvel dropped the ball this year. I still watched most of it. Surprisingly, though, Andor. So maybe next week we'll do Andor. We'll text our friend Dave. He and I texted during the show a little bit. I'd like to get his opinion on who the will. I put it up on social media. I got a little interest. I'd like to get a little bit more before we talk about it.
Sure.
So we're gonna try this, Kevin.
How many episodes
of Andor?
Yeah,
12.
Are they half hour or hour?
They're all hours, and it's
tough.
Honestly, maybe the single best hour of TV I ever watched was episode 10. It's so fucking good.
My kid is like on this routine though, of like hour naps. Like it's crazy that their internal clock is nuts.
Yeah.
4 hours. I'm hungry. Like, all right, I'm sleepy. I'm down.
Yep.
1 hour later, I'm awake.
Yep. It's incredible.
What is going on here?
All right, so here's the direction we're gonna go. We're gonna save Andor for next week.
Okay. Boring fat,
Kevin. We're gonna just talk which of these would make the best athletic trainer.
Okay. Skittles?
Balls.
Oh.
Like literally balls.
Balls.
Football, basketball, baseball, soccer ball, volleyball, any sort of sport, instrument, ball. What kind of
balls
would make the best athletic trainer?
All right. You got it.
So let's start here.
Yeah.
Let's start with the football. It's
oblong.
It's oblong. It kind of like it doesn't roll straight. It kind of has to bounce around. It has to go from it. It's got.
It can travel a decent distance efficiently, though.
If you do it right.
Yeah, but if you don't, it's falling to the ground quickly.
The laces. Laces out, Dan.
Laces out, Dan.
It's a little unpredictable.
Leather.
It's
leather.
Unpredictable though.
It is unpredictable.
Yeah, it holds up in the weather somewhat. Gets a little.
Not as well as some like a soccer ball. Soccer balls probably handle the weather a little better.
Yeah,
but they get a little slippery.
It's got
leather,
a cool
though.
nickname, Pigskin.
Pigskin. It's got. Yeah, that counts for something.
Yeah.
In general, a football, is a football more, let's say, conducive, or like, is it adaptable?
What if the football was khaki color? How cool would that be?
That'd be kind of interesting.
Khaki color footballs.
What if a football was any other color?
Yeah.
Like, what if the football was black? Do you think it'd be harder to see and, like, catch it?
In the dark.
I mean, it's not like it's super bright, right? I mean, it's brown. Is it adaptable?
No.
Yeah, it's not really adaptable. I mean, it's not like it can take a different shape and still perform at the same. level.
All right, how about this? Let's go basketball.
Basketball is more predictable in the rebound, the bouncing effect. A little big, you know?
Two hands needed.
Like how many times have you just like easily shoved a basketball in a bag? Never, right?
Yeah.
You need a pretty big bag.
Need to make sure, well, I guess all the balls
So
are
it's
this
not-
way. You have to, well, not all the balls, but like you have to keep them inflated,
Yeah.
keep them motivated.
Basketballs don't travel very well.
Kayla says she thinks the best AT ball is a softball. It's bright, hard, durable, and dependable. Can it be
That's a
too
decent-
hard? You don't want to get hit by a softball. Same thing with a hard ball. Here's the thing.
Is a softball really any softer than a hard ball?
No.
It is a little bit, but not a lot.
But you can't get it wet. It's like a gremlin.
Yeah, you can't.
Like they
Then
break down in the. It's not an all weather. It's probably an indoor athletic trainer.
That's true. Same thing with a baseball. A wet baseball is not a good baseball. Anything that needs to be rubbed by another substance before it's ready to perform.
Do they do that to softballs or just baseball?
That's just baseballs.
So stupid.
That is literally
so
and
stupid.
It's literally just professional baseballs, I feel like. Do they even rub collegiate baseballs?
Yeah, they do.
They do?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure they do.
Do they use the mud from the Mississippi River that is in a secret location that nobody knows
I mean,
about?
the good schools do.
Oh, interesting. Because they got to get their kids prepped to play in the professional ranks.
Okay, so soccer balls you think are pretty weather dependent, pretty durable.
You know what? You know what I like about a soccer ball? You can bend those babies like Beckham, right?
Sure.
If
a little flexibility.
Yeah, it has the ability to adapt
Contour?
around something, right? It's not just straight and arrow, right? Now baseballs and softballs do the same thing, but don't hold up in the weather. Soccer balls are easier to travel than basketballs. Golf ball you can bend like
Golf
dimples.
balls. If anything you need 3 of, probably can't be that effective.
Ooh.
Or more.
Okay, good point. Easily lost.
Easily lost.
Golf
ball.
That's a great point.
I
mean, baseballs get lost all the time. Have you seen my baseball?
Have you seen my baseball?
Have you seen my baseball?
Don't touch my ears.
Don't touch. Don't touch my stapler either. Another ball.
So golf balls
Hard. You know what though?
You can
Chip
spin
easily.
them though. Yeah.
Chip easily.
Yeah. All right, how about this? Tennis ball.
Tennis ball.
Tennis ball. Tennis.
See it?
Fuzzy, warm, kind of
Not good wet though.
not good wet. And they kind of break down
Break down. I mean,
over time.
depending on who you are, limited uses. Very limited uses. What do you think, which ball has the most longevity to it? What are you doing here? Cough drop?
Cough drops.
Okay. You are like the third person in the last 2 days that have had that exact bag. I think the
That's because
commercials.
the CVS is right next door. It's where I had to stop.
Well, I think the commercial is getting everybody. This is the new Ricola commercial. It has that bag on.
I've never seen the commercial.
I bet you have subconsciously. You were watching Andor,
Probably.
and they snuck it in the background.
Streaming.
They just literally it's somewhere in the background.
Mon Mothma was popping Ricolas.
And they got you, dude. Ricola.
That was a character name.
What ball has the longest?
Tennis balls are too flimsy, but can at least you use tennis balls for like canes. Tennis balls too soft.
I know. I mean, yeah, you can use them as canes, but like, not necessarily the uses. Like, which one would be like an athletic trainer? I don't want to be what everybody.
Yeah, but being able to have some versatility is being an athletic trainer. It's got tennis balls might have the most uses.
I don't know.
So that's like an AT. Is the most useful, like the Swiss Army knife kind of a thing.
The softball has a lot of uses too.
What do you use a softball for, other than hitting?
Rolling out. You can hit it. You can throw it. You can make it rise. You can make it sink.
You can do that with a baseball.
You can't rise it.
Knuckle it.
I think lacrosse ball. Durable. Bouncy as heck.
Yeah.
Not light, not heavy. A little grip.
Easily transportable.
Very easily transportable. Lasts forever. I think I said that already. Not expensive.
Cheap.
You can get a bag of lacrosse balls pretty cheap. I'm liking lacrosse balls so far, and that's why everybody uses them for rolling out.
I love, yeah.
I actually have one's over there somewhere.
So you're
what else, is there another ball?
A volleyball?
Volleyball. Ooh, volleyball. You know, volleyballs deflate. I think out of all the balls, volleyballs deflate the quickest. Why do you think that is?
Air pressure, climate. I don't know.
I feel like of all,
maybe it's the
like the texture, or not the
like
texture,
the
like the
thickness
material.
of the material. Yeah.
I feel like volleyballs are the one, like everybody's always playing with them. Like, no, this one sucks. Like, and then the like the outside after it gets used for a while is like really like hard and kind of just, I don't know, slippery.
Slippery when wet.
Yeah. Ski ball.
I mean, but if you get hit with one,
doesn't hurt that bad.
You know, it's fine. It's
so it's not very abrasive.
No. I'm having a tough time with this.
What's the most candid ball? What would be the most candid ball?
I don't even know.
Yeah, that one's tough.
I mean, do you want to get into like hockey pucks?
No, it's not a ball.
Okay, are we missing anything obscure?
Oh, for sure.
Like obscure balls? What? I don't.
What do they use in cricket?
Oh yeah.
I think they call it a bowler or something, don't they?
Well, like
no, that's the person that's throwing it.
Yeah. What about I was gonna say skee ball, but
that's
like
what I said skee ball earlier.
Like
dude, we've already like.
What's the
like
thing on the
left.
horse? The horse is polo.
Sure. I don't know what that ball is
a
called.
Bowling ball. 3 holes.
Oh, bowling ball.
Different sizes.
You can spin that baby.
Croquet balls. God dang. I don't know.
Smooth, durable. Can be transported, but not the easiest transport. Dodgeball.
I mean, I think right now, a dodgeball. That's legit, Kevin.
Dip.
Kickball. I actually think I'm leaning towards the tennis ball.
Okay.
I think I'm leaning towards the tennis ball just because of the versatility in the uses. And the fact that it's just like all the ATs in the world right now, just getting burned out, and the shelf life on it is not great.
How have we never done this as a fat, by the way?
Shit just comes to me. It only
balls.
took 4 years. Balls.
Medicine ball. One right there.
Yeah, but I was thinking in the sporting context.
Slam ball.
No, I was just thinking sports balls.
I know.
So what are you saying?
Kettle
I mean,
ball. I'm going lacrosse ball. I totally.
Kayla's saying softballs. You're saying lacrosse ball. I'm gonna say tennis ball. I put it up on social media. It'll be interesting to see what other people say.
What ball makes the best athletic trainer?
Wiffle ball.
Oh, wiffle ball.
Colleen, that's a strong candidate there.
Hard to hit.
Unpredictable. You want your athletic trainer to be somewhat predictable, but
somebody just walked up to the window and he's smoking a cig outside the door there.
Heater.
And he made eye contact with me. He was like, "Oh, shoot.
It's okay, buddy. We're not going to hurt you.
We're just doing a podcast." You can see a softball a mile away. I mean, hey, you need to know where your athletic trainer is. Visibility. Although you used to hide in the dugout.
Did I?
Haven't you said that? Like, you used to just like sit back in the corner. Like, just nobody talked to me.
They knew where I was. I wasn't hiding. I was just
not actively asking questions.
Not moving around. Just trying to keep my metabolic heart rate as low as possible.
There you go.
All right. So this is the first fat where it's totally undecided. We don't have an answer.
We don't. But you know what? You put a poll on Twitter?
I just put an open-ended question.
Okay.
Because you can only add 4
right.
on the Twitter poll. You can only have 4, and there's way more balls than that.
I think maybe we do a poll at some point, and then we'll see which one of those ends up on the fat bracket.
So next week, I'd like to. We'll do Andor. We'll see if we can get some more suggestions.
Oh my god!
You don't have to watch it. It's fine.
I'm gonna do my best. I'm just gonna watch episode 10 and tell you if it's the best or not.
It's incredible acting.
Oh, the acting is
The acting. No,
Okay.
I'm not kidding. It's some of the best TV.
Okay.
Around.
All right.
So that'll be next week. Okay. So that's our fat. Do you want to do a friend or foe or FMK?
That was not boring, by the way.
That wasn't boring. Talking about balls.
That was like how dare you say, oh, we'll do the boring fat
Ball talk's not boring.
like you knew that was gonna go somewhere.
I mean, I hope that's
Friend
why.
or foe?
All right,
Friend
friend or foe. All right, here we go, Kevin.
Yeah.
I put it up. We've talked about this as a featured topic, but now we're just going to do it a way simpler version. Friend or foe? Junk drawers. Your junk drawer. Is it a friend or a foe? Is there any?
Junk drawer. Oh God, it's my friend when I need it. It's my friend when I don't know what to do with something. It's my foe when I'm looking for something. Although, at least it's in one drawer, probably, right?
Well, maybe
Man, it
some
just gets-
spillover.
It just gets so full of just stuff that's like, it's just in the way when you're looking for something. Friend or foe?
Junk drawer. Junk drawer. Junk drawer.
The very not OCD anal side that I have not anywhere in my body says it's a friend. I am not. I'm a little more particular at work about stuff, but I also am not crazy about it. Or I should say intense about it. You're not crazy if you have OCD. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll say it one more time, 7 times. Sorry. I'm going to go foe. I have a junk drawer at home that my wife probably hates, like, to no end. But you need a place to put random things. But all I do then every couple months is empty everything out, and then I throw 1/4 of it out, and then I put all the rest back. So
if you have to move something to get to something,
yeah, as much as I need it in my life, it's a friend I do not need, so it's a foe.
you know what? You know when you need to go into your junk drawer is when something really random happens and it needs to be fixed. You're like, oh shit,
Sure.
I need that one thing.
Where's the super glue?
Where's that
Where's
thing?
the paper clip?
It's in there. You want to know what the problem is? It's going to take you at least 15, 20 minutes to
Correct.
get to said thing.
Correct.
And you might not even find it. So I'm kind of in agreement. I think it's a foe.
Marbles.
What about this? Do you have a junk? I don't know how to phrase this. When it comes to your athletic
I got
training
junk
kit,
in my trunk.
yeah, in your AT
You got
trunk.
junk in your trunk.
Yeah, if you're doing it right.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god.
Stay safe, everybody.
In your kit, is there
Yeah.
like a junk compartment? Maybe it's like
Ooh.
a zipper compartment or like whatever. Do you have like just a
Ooh.
catch-all area in your kit? Did you?
In my bench kit, I had
Just a random assortment of
Yeah, I did. I had a drawer that was like, this does not belong in any category, or
Does that
If-
qualify?
if I were to make a spot for this, it's a very poor utilization of space, and so I just put those things in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely had like a little junk
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah.
I definitely had a drunk spot too. In my big travel like trunks, for sure, had a junk drawer.
Really?
Of like, hey, again, there's nowhere that this belongs, and so therefore it's just gonna go in this like container in here. When I can't find where that is, it's just gonna be in there.
I'm gonna put it up on social media.
We've done. Remember we did the show us your junk drawer. That
Yeah,
was
but
kinda
this
fun.
is like yeah.
A lot of people have junk drawers.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely had a junk. You know what I had a junk drawer of?
What?
It was all of like, and again, I worked in professional sports, so we got like free
You had
samples,
everything.
right? Like we got companies saying like, "Hey, try our product," and sometimes it was, yeah, maybe that could come in handy, but like it doesn't belong anywhere. I had junk drawers of like that stuff, and I even had a drawer in the back of our storage room that was just full of like random, like free sample.
Please buy me.
Yes. Hey, here, try it and definitely order from us. We'll give you a discount. I for sure had. Yeah. Now that came to mind, for sure.
I think I had kind of
just
just
a sample
mixed,
drawer, but it was all junk.
like, so in my kit, it had the tape area, the med area, and then I kind of had like the miscellaneous, like, I don't know if this qualifies, but like skin/eye/ ointments.
Yeah.
Is that grouped well enough that it's not a junk area?
Yeah, totally. It's also like necessary things that like
Yeah.
you need to know where to look to get it.
Yeah.
It reminded me of, there's a scene in Friends where Ross is living with Chandler and Joey, and he reorganizes their fridge, and he's like, the bottom drawer right here, or the bottom level right here, is like all your meats, and there was like one thing, it was like a hot dog in there, and then here's your like liquids, and there was like one like little cup of something, and then the whole top level was all it was all full, like, and this is expired products.
That's how my kitchen and pantry is.
Not everybody loves your yes. Oh man, especially before you had a wife, you had some expired products.
We do. We definitely keep some shit on the shelf life.
You couldn't smell, man. You could not know. You didn't know.
We still come across stuff. It's like, how long is this? Is older than. Right now, the rule of thumb is if it's older than Bennett, it's got to go. But
and that will always stay true.
Yeah.
That's the good thing about your kid always getting older. If things are older than them,
born the same year.
See ya. That's funny. I'd be really funny if like every year you found something and be like, how did we miss that?
Yeah.
Like his birthday didn't change.
No.
How did Gen Med.
Okay, so you said faux on the junk drawer in the athletic training room. I know we talked about it in the home use. I kind of agree. I think
a junk drawer is like the friend that gets me drunk. I need him sometimes. Well, he's definitely not a friend.
You're going to regret it later.
Yeah, exactly.
I kind of agree with that. I'll go faux as well. We had it on social media. I think it went the other way.
How's your liquid death going over there?
It's water. It's good. It's fine. It's quality water.
It's water.
Not a sponsor yet. I would recommend it. I would drink it again. Friend or foe, your work junk drawer. 68% friend, 32% foe.
Enabler.
And Nate said they have everything they will ever need. So it's a catch-all.
Like our children.
Yeah. I just put up, do you have a junk drawer area in your kit? I just put it up 3 minutes ago. So far, 67% said yes, 33% said no. That's pretty good.
Is there 9 votes? Or
Yeah.
3 votes?
9. Yeah. Liquid Death, I think, was $1.
Did you like my Chad math there? That was pretty good.
It was good. You did it quick. I think it was $1.89.
Okay.
For Liquid Death.
I mean, the gimmick, right, is that you're drinking it out of a can.
Yeah,
right?
It looks like a beer. Almost looks like a PBR.
It does, actually.
Like the same color scheme.
I'm not going to lie. When you pulled that out, I thought you were like, hey, this beer's been sitting in my fridge for a little while. You want to drink it?
Yeah.
It's mountain water from the Alps, huh? All right.
I tell you what, it doesn't taste like water when you got a cough drop in, though.
True. I'm actually surprised. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes metal and water does not really mix.
Yeah.
Although a lot of I guess Yetis and stuff, people like drinking out of those.
All right. You ready for FMK? This one's going to take a little bit of explaining.
Funk.
It's not a traditional FMK.
Okay. Yep.
There's stipulations to this FMK.
I don't know if that's how FMK works.
It's going to be tonight. And so if you're on the live stream, play along with us, okay? 3 meals in a day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have to F one, marry one, kill one, but here's the stipulations.
Okay.
The one that you kill means you don't get to eat it because you're working. Does that make sense? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm so busy, I didn't get to have this one. Marriage means the team is providing that meal for you all the time.
Okay.
Effing is you're on your own. You're on your own. You can choose whatever you want. Does that make sense?
I think
So marriage in this situation means your meal is free. It's provided by the team.
Okay.
So
Do I have to be with the team when I'm having it?
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Marrying it, it's free. It's provided from your team. Effing it, it's just whenever I want. It's whatever I want.
I think
it's
I think everyone's gonna have the same answer for this. When I came up with it in my head, I'm like, oh, this might be
killing is I have to go without it during the workday. Shit.
Oh, Colleen went a little bit there. So here's what we got. Kayla said she's killing breakfast. She's marrying lunch. She's effing dinner. That's her literal life in the DSL. You got to be careful with the DSLs. Can't be throwing DSL out there, Kayla.
Come on, Kayla.
You got to be really careful. Podcast. That's a different kind of podcast, the DSL.
We know
talk.
that the D stands for the Dominican.
We know that. Kevin and I know DSL, but the other people reading
we would not say
your DSLs are going to be hitting you up on the DMs.
You know,
it's trying to slide into your DMs if you're throwing the DSLs out there.
We're not trying to say DSL could mean something else, but some people might say DSL means something else. You know.
Colleen said she would like to kill lunch, marry dinner, F breakfast. And maybe you guys can explain that. Just tell us why you said those things. Because I can. Oh, here Nate said.
Here, Nate. Yeah.
Marry dinner.
Love
the team provided post game meal.
Yeah.
Kill lunch.
Right.
Hurts the most missing lunch. Getting all hangry. F breakfast because I do it alone all the time. Interesting.
He went a little off the script or the rules of the game, I think. No,
I think he married dinner. He wants the team to provide the dinner.
Yes,
he wants to kill lunch because he doesn't mind.
No, it hurts the most missing that, so he gets hangry, and then
but
he's effing breakfast because he does it alone all the time. He really wants. Well, I guess no. Effing is right.
Maybe he likes eating breakfast, so he wants to be able to choose his own breakfast.
Yeah. He's just gonna be really happy in the morning. Whoa. He's gonna be really hangry in the afternoon.
Yeah, Nisi is killing dinner.
Ew.
She doesn't want to eat dinner. She wants to marry lunch, so she wants the team to buy her lunch, and she wants to F breakfast. She wants to choose her own breakfast.
Just eat a huge breakfast. Okay. So if I'm going by the rules of the game.
Yeah, and I tried to come up with it.
If my team is providing my dinner.
Providing your meal. They could provide your lunch if you choose your breakfast.
I'm saying if I marry dinner and I have to eat I don't want to eat dinner with my team every night. So I'm actually going to kill dinner. No, not my kill. I'm effing dinner. Yeah. I'm effing dinner. Sorry. I'm effing dinner. I'm going to marry lunch, F breakfast.
So because you're going to choose your own breakfast. You want the team to provide your lunch. No, you're not. That's not what you're doing. You said, you just did two. You did two marry. You did two Fs and a marry. That's not the game.
I've even come out on this podcast and I've said I'm not really a breakfast person. But if push comes to shove, if there was only one meal that I had all control over, oh man, I think it would have to be breakfast. Because I could set myself up for the day, but I'm just not a breakfast person. Okay.
Here's what we got. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Go for it. I need some thoughts.
There's a couple. Yeah, here's a couple ways of processing this question. Monetarily, it would make the most sense to marry dinner and just budget wise, let the team, because usually your dinner is the most expensive meal of the day.
Correct. Why do you think that is? I think it's
because people spend
thing?
The most. I think because it's more of a full. I think lunch is a lot of times something quick, a sandwich. Sandwiches are a little bit cheaper than a sirloin, a steak.
What if you did quick? What if you did quick breakfast, nice lunch, and quick dinner?
You're allowed to do that.
You are allowed to do that.
So that's one way of processing. You just take the most expensive one, which would be dinner. But I'm going to do this.
Okay.
I want the freedom. God dang. Here's the other. Maybe I'm not. The time is the most important thing.
Time is money.
So you kind of don't want to have to wait around for the team. But a lot of times team dinners are better than team lunches.
Yes. Team lunches 99% of the time.
So that's tough.
Here's a bunch of sandwiches that have been sitting out for a really long time, and the bread is just absolutely soaked in mayo and tomato juice. Two of my least favorite things.
So I'm going to, I think for 100% for sure, I'm going to kill breakfast because I'm going to fast in the morning. I'm going to try and challenge myself to save that first food of the day till after 10 a.m. because I want to try and do a little overnight fast and see if I can kickstart my metabolism. And if I had to, I usually had to be to work early anyway, so it's like, I'm just going to get my day started. I'm not even going to think about it. All of a sudden, it's midday. All right, now I need to eat. Yeah. Now, here's where it gets tricky. Do I want the same thing every day for lunch, a crappy lunch provided for me, and then it allows me to go choose my own dinner, which I like, and spend more money on it? Or vice versa? Do I want to have the team dinner because I know it's going to save me the most amount of money and they might have a little bit of variety and I can do my own thing for lunch?
Do I have a professional chef living at home?
I wish.
I think that changes my answer a lot.
I think what I would do.
Do I have to decide what I'm eating?
No. Dang, this actually got way harder than I thought.
See, you were like, I got it.
Yeah, and now I'm thinking through my options. I think I want to go home for dinner. So I'll F dinner and I'll marry lunch. I'll just take the crappy lunch when I can get it. And I think I'm going to immediately regret that decision. Because part of me was like, my favorite part of getting through my workday was deciding, what do I want to do for lunch? Do I want to run somewhere or do I want to have it delivered or whatever? It was kind of like this, let me plan let me see when I can sneak it in here. It was like a little game, a little challenge. But that's when I also had to go home and make my own dinner. And in the rules of the game, you can only do one.
Right.
So I'll take the freebie lunch and I'll do my own thing for dinner just because there's so much good food out there. I want to be able to experience it at night at my own leisure.
I'm killing. I'm going to kill lunch.
You're skipping lunch.
Yeah. For the most part, I can. If I actually fill myself with whatever breakfast I want.
I think that's what Nate was talking about earlier. Just gorge breakfast, power through, and then get to dinner.
Yeah, I can get to dinner.
So then what are you going to do?
So are you
going to have a team breakfast or a team dinner?
I'm going to team breakfast.
Because you're assuming it's going to be at massive quantities?
Yes. I'm going to assume it's buffet style.
It's risky. At a breakfast, like a hotel?
Because what else could you do?
I'll tell you what.
Just like bagels and cream cheese?
Kind of depends on what level you're at. Because if you're at a small school, you're staying at a crappy hotel with a crappy continental breakfast, it's not great. But if you stay at a legit hotel where they've got like a legit breakfast area, it makes your trip. I think all athletic trainers would agree on that.
Here's a little sneaky thing, like as much as
work in the big leagues.
When you're in the big leagues, right? You don't stay at hotels that have continental breakfast, so you pay for everything. Now, granted, you get per diem, but you're sitting there saying, I'm trying to keep this per diem because I need to pay the bills.
That's true.
So for me to get breakfast, I'm gonna go to the coffee shop and fill up on as much caffeine and coffee as possible so I can make it to the ballpark and just eat there.
Interesting.
That's what I did. Dave would agree.
So you're going all
Dave
in
doesn't
on
eat breakfast.
all in on
breakfast.
Skittles. So you're buying your own breakfast. That's what I'm hearing.
No, I was going team breakfast.
Team provided breakfast.
Yeah. Team
buying
provided
your own dinner.
Wow.
This actually turned out to be a way
crazier FMK than I ever
thought. More thought provoking. A lot to that. A lot of the athletic training world in that
Kayla,
thought processes.
You know it, Kayla. Spring training breakfast. It's actually pretty good.
Okay, are we good with that?
I'm good.
All right, let's play some pick one.
Ooh, nice. The spread. Somebody works in at least sports, if not for sure professional baseball. The spread. What's the spread today?
A lot of gambling going on. All right, you want to play some pick one?
Yeah.
If you're on the live stream and you have a pick one question, feel free to throw it in there. I've got 8 that I'm going to give you, Kevin, okay?
Love it.
Ready? Question number 1. And feel free to answer the live stream. And if you're listening to this at home, yell it out at the car or at work or have an argument with somebody that you're around.
Yell it at the car.
God bless America. All right. All right. Kevin, pick 1 month to have off. 1 calendar month
June.
To have off. That's the worst answer.
Why?
It's short. It's only a 30-day. You got to go to 31 day.
No, but
it's true. It's your birthday month.
It's my birthday month. It's my
know.
anniversary month. It's I think the best weather month. I think it's finally like the you'll have a 60-degree day here in Milwaukee, but you'll also have like an 80-degree day.
Okay, this is October. I was originally like, do you want December off because it's got a cool holiday?
I had the winters off, and it was really nice to not have to worry about taking off of work or anything like that. But at the same time, if I could go back in time and have summer off, that'd be really awesome.
I'm going to go July.
It's a good month.
It's my birthday month. It is
a good month here.
My favorite holiday, 4th of July. I don't want to work 4th of July. I love fireworks.
It's a great call.
The weather is the same. It's 31 days, so I get an extra day off.
It's true.
Around here, now it's got Summerfest. Now, the only problem is, the only thing really going on sport-wise is baseball, so I'll miss football and I'll miss basketball. In June, you could maybe go to an NBA Finals.
You could. Yeah. Believe it or not, that winter sport plays its finals in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
Beginning of the summer. That's a good month. And honestly, we're very location dependent here, right?
Yeah, because if you're listening to this in Arizona, you're like, you fucking idiots are taking off in the worst months.
No, yeah.
We listen to another podcast, and they're always talking about how winter is the best. I'm like, you guys are crazy.
Spend a year in Wisconsin and notice how happier people are. People are more friendly. They're just getting out. They say to their significant other, you want to just go for a walk? Let's just go walk the neighborhood. That's not happening in December.
Yeah.
That's happening in June and July.
It's not happening.
Walking around, maybe with some liquid death, and maybe whatever concoction was in this baby. Oh, yeah. That's a good time in June.
All right. Pick 1 day of the week that you have to work every week. So you'll never have off on that day of the week.
Pick one, like suggestions going on here.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, sorry, I was reading.
That's
what did you say?
Pick one day of the week that you have to work every week.
I have to work.
Yeah. Except on your month off. So you're good. You can choose other days off, but you can never take off on blank.
Hump day, Wednesday.
I think I have to.
Actually, no. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to take that back. Tuesday.
I was debating between Tuesday and Wednesday.
I'm going Tuesday. Tuesday is my big day, and it's always been my big day.
So you have to work. You can never.
I always work Tuesday, and I don't mind my Tuesday being my Monday.
It looks like someone's got a case of the Tuesdays.
Exactly. I never get to say that.
Gosh, I was debating between Tuesday and Wednesday to work.
Because every once in a while, you need a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday vacation, right? Like sometimes you need that 5-dayer. 4 days is sometimes it's just not enough. It's not enough. Did we cash this bag?
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't. Chiefs.
The only thing I keep thinking about if I'm working Tuesday, do I miss? What are you missing on? Like, am I missing Taco Tuesday? Is there anything on Wednesday that's important? Like Monday, if you like Monday Night Football, you want to be able to.
And also, just Monday is like sometimes just like God. I need one more day. I have off Mondays.
I'll pick.
Nice.
I'll agree with you. I think Tuesdays is probably the right answer here. Work every Tuesday.
We're gonna have to go back in this list and like write down all these suggestions. And then we'll never have to think of anything again.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Pick one body part that you never have to touch or evaluate again.
That's amazing.
You never have to.
That is an amazing question. God, and it's changed so much over the course of your career. It's kind of hard. Actually, a wrist.
Jesus Christ.
A wrist. I want nothing to do with wrists anymore.
Really?
I want nothing to do with wrists. Too many ticklish people next. Oh. I mean.
Mightier than the sword, Nate says.
Yes.
Mightier than the sword.
The pen is
mightier
than the sword.
So you're saying wrist. You never want to do a wrist.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. Yeah, it's between hip or low back.
See, I'm good with either one.
I just don't want to. It's just like it's just not.
I've like grown.
It's too time consuming.
Yeah, I've kind of grown to like them.
You should. You work in a structural.
They definitely
place.
It's like those two things are like the number 1 and 2.
I'll give up the low backs.
Yeah, sure.
I'll give up low backs.
I'll tell you what. I'll give up the acute low back spasm.
Sure.
I'll give that up any day of the week.
Yeah.
Because that is just like, okay, you're expecting a miracle out of me, and like you need a little time, and you can't move.
Yeah.
And what you need to do is move. So, all right.
Here we go. Pick one, number 4.
Coming.
Pick one special test that you would get 100% right, accurate, the rest of your career. Every time you did it, you'd get 100% accuracy on the test, on the special test.
Performing it.
Correct.
Like actually.
Yeah, not that it's always hurt. If you, like, let's say you picked Lockman's, every time you do a Lockman's, you're going to know it's positive or negative. Not that it's always torn. It's not always positive, but you always get it right.
I'm not picking what I do always get right. I'm picking what I want to always get right.
Correct. Okay. Which one? Pick a special test that every time you performed it,
dang,
you got it 100% accurate.
I'm not gonna lie, Lockman's still to this day. Every once in a while, I'm like, I do it on somebody, and I get nothing because I
did one today. And I was like, this is 50-50.
Yeah. Oh, meaning like I'll do it and it's like I didn't get them to relax, and it's like oh man. If I could get one test right, always. I'm sure there's an obscure test I'm not thinking about. That would be super beneficial to all my patients and be life-changing, but I'm going to go with... might keep it simple. McMurray's.
Oh, you want to be able to rule out the meniscus tear right away.
Yeah.
That's a legitimate, like
I literally, by moving you and touching you, I know for sure, yes or no, meniscus tear. And I think because there's been times where I'm like, there's definitely a meniscus tear in there. And then they go and get an MRI and it's like, nope. And then the exact opposite too. Can I just say fracture testing?
Nope. I'm going to go with the valgus elbow stress test.
Sure.
Because I was so tired of, this could be a UCL, but it might just be a forearm strain.
Yeah, I know. The only reason I didn't go with that is just like it's so specific to like that population.
I know, but correct.
But
you're absolutely right. It was but that was the thing.
At the same time, you get paid. You would be like the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, fly Chad in, and it's cheaper to fly Chad in than to go get an MRI. Nope, he's good.
Could you imagine that? Just
freelance valgus stressor. I'm making this happen. We're doing it.
100% accurate.
This
works. Yeah.
We're both going to become so good at it.
Yeah.
That we are going to fly the country, and every team everywhere is just going to be like, yeah, whatever. Just bring Chad or Kevin in.
All right.
Oh my God, that's good.
Pick one dumbbell weight.
Just one weight.
I mean, you can have a pair.
You know what?
You can have the pair of them, but it has to be the same. It has to be a matching pair.
God.
What's pick
35.
One weight? That's what Dwayne said when I asked him today.
I don't know. There's something about
35 pounds.
So when I'm below 35 in exercises, in a lot of exercises, it feels not as beneficial other than shoulder press. I'm a wimp. And then 40 feels like, oh, I'm getting into the big boys. You know, I'm starting to get to like, there's definitely exercise I never could do with a 45-pound weight. So 35, I think if I could have the option of using both or only using one for things, very versatile, very like I can basically hit everything.
So I've asked two people and they've both said the exact same thing.
Really?
That's probably a pretty good weight.
That must mean that
I kind of agree.
I'm a pretty average human in more ways than one. Size, stature. Well, not really.
Shut up.
I'm pretty short.
35. I think you're saying this in terms of you personally working out with dumbbells.
I am.
Not like what you would use in a rehab setting.
Oh, no. This was just me. Rehab setting?
I mean, you can answer it it's a generic question, so you can answer it any way you want. I agree. If it's for me, working out, 35s are probably the right way to go. In the rehab setting, I would probably go
the old 2s.
Damn, that's tough. Actually, it's tougher if you go in the rehab setting. Pick a dumbbell weight for rehab.
Man, I might go 15 or 20 in a rehab. I think I can make exercises difficult enough by adding.
I'll go 12.
Ooh, 12. All right.
I'll go 12-pound dumbbells.
12 and a halves. Have you see the old 12 and a halves?
No.
That's what I see, a lot of 12 and a halves.
Actually, I don't know if that makes any sense.
Because there's 5, 10s, 12 and a half, 15.
But wow, what are you doing with a 12? You just tend to, the significance between 12 compared to 10 or 15 is really nothing. So that's a terrible answer.
I think you can do a lot with a 10 or a 15.
I know, but you can, that's what I'm saying. I think 12, there's no There's nothing that you're doing with 12 that you couldn't do with 10 or 15. So why pick 12?
I would agree with that.
Terrible answer, Chad.
Or a perfect answer, because then you don't have to worry about either end of it. You're just doing everything in the between.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll stay with it. All right.
I love when you go to a gym and it's like 5, 10, 12 and a half, 15, 17 and a half, 20, 22 and a half.
Do you like that or no?
Oh, no, I hate it. I think it's so stupid. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Why are we jumping up?
I moved up to those 22 and a halves. Yeah.
Pick one, and I don't even know if this is a thing anymore.
Yeah.
It just...
Could be. Snap bracelets?
Pick one magazine subscription to have in your ATR. Whether that's for you or your athletes. Do you even get magazines anymore for reading material? Like, is this a dentist waiting room?
No, people do get magazines, but definitely not in athletic training rooms.
Why not?
Because everybody's got a phone. And then what are you going to get? Like Sports Illustrated?
That's what I'm asking. That's the question. Pick one.
Sports Illustrated's stupid.
Do you want like something about sports? Do you want something about rehab? Do you want
Rehab Weekly? To have in the athletic training room.
Yeah. Athletic business? It could be like, how about like a catalog? I mean, it could be
I'm going to say this. Like the local, like Milwaukee magazine.
All right, so you want Milwaukee magazine?
Yeah. Like, so whatever your like local,
sure.
Like here are the people in the area that are like doing fun things. Here's some events going on. I never not try to read that magazine wherever I am. Like the little Shorewood Quarterly. It's awesome. Love it. Love reading it. That's where we're at. We're in Milwaukee County, but
you know what mine would be? Honest to God, this is stupid. This is. I think I'm gonna go with like
swimsuit
muscle fitness.
Oh,
I loved workout magazines. Just learning exercises, learning body parts.
Yeah.
So whatever, that'd be mine.
Learning how to flex the pec deck.
All right. Kevin.
Yeah.
Pick one. Athletic training kit size, and that's the only thing you can have. If you pick a fanny pack, everything that you own's got to go in the fanny. Like that's the only thing you have. If you have a big monster kit, you can have a duffel bag. You can have a sling bag. You can have I don't know what you call. There's a backpack size kit. There's the big one with the wheels.
He's pointing at kits.
We've got a new sponsor with some kits over here we're going to show off in a couple weeks.
Sexy kits.
One size, and that's all you get.
I'm thinking I'm going like I'm from the size fanny, backpack, duffel, like roller.
Okay.
Trunk.
What about like, yeah.
I mean, the easy answer is duffel from.
No, I'm with Nisi on this. I'm with Nisi totally.
Carry it, but I'm gonna go, and I haven't looked at what Nisi said yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go backpack.
Oh, you're taking just the backpack. That's all you've got.
Just the backpack.
So everything else is just laid out on the counter. You just stuff it in there. I'm going with the Rolly one.
You're going Rolly?
I'll go with the Rolly. Yeah, Nisi said the same thing. Like, I think I can get enough in there to get by on a weekend, and then you just restock, and that's all I worked out of.
I mean,
I don't need an on-field. I don't. You know what?
Obviously, the question is, can I restock it?
Yeah.
At some point, and how often can I restock it? How long are my trips? But here's my thing. We carry these kits. How many times have you gone to an away trip?
All of them.
And every single thing in your kit is gone.
Never had a home game.
Like
zero.
0 times have you just had the perfect amount of stuff in the kit.
One time. Oh, hold on. One time I forgot the kit at the hotel. Got on the bus without it. because I was distracted.
Yes.
And I just stole all your stuff.
Yeah.
You specifically. The Brewers.
I've run out of certain things. And it's usually whatever. Say it's just white tape.
Just
right?
something small, disposable.
It's inch and a half tape. You know what? You use something else. And I've always been overpacked. I've tried in my personal life to go the route of like underpacking and just saying, you know what? I don't need to bring 3 different pairs of pants for like a 3-day trip. I just need to bring 1 pair of pants.
Yeah.
And I make everything work. I think I could do that with a backpack. I went to Ireland a few years ago and I brought like a check bag, 50 pounds. Boom, boom, boom. And my uncle rolls up with a little checked-in bag, a carry-on bag. Sorry, totally mixing everything up. My uncle rolls up with a carry-on, and I'm like, "That's all you brought?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You don't really need much. You just need like a pair of pants, a couple shirts, jacket,
underwears, and socks."
Yeah, you're good. I'm like, "Oh, I need to adopt that strategy," and then I did. Now I pack very little. So I'm going backpack.
All right, we're gonna go rapid fire here through some of the
okay.
Some of theirs. Let's see. Pick one sport to work with the rest of your career.
Baseball.
You can't even think of a sport you want to work.
No, seriously.
Pickleball.
Pickleball. That'd be great.
No, I would go with. Actually, I think I would go tennis.
My thought was golf.
Yeah. Pick one Olympic sport to remove from the games. That's not AT related. Pick one tape job to remove from every AT's knowledge. How about this? I would remove. I was gonna say like a collateral ligament tape job. What are we doing?
Any of that stuff?
Pick one exercise to remove from every AT's knowledge.
Some of the shoulder ones too were like, what the hell?
Pick one exercise to remove from every AT's knowledge. Exercise.
What is the one exercise everybody gives all of their athletes that I think they shouldn't be giving, or they always give it to them and they don't do it right?
Honestly, how about extra rotation at friggin' 90?
How about I'm gonna go.
It's just so.
I'm gonna go.
It's just not functional.
I'm gonna go a plank.
Oh really? Oh, yeah. I like the plank. All right. Pick one non-fatal injury to never happen to anyone ever.
Pick one non-fatal injury to happen
to never happen to anyone.
Never happen.
An ankle sprain.
It's a good one
because it's probably the most frequent one.
Hamstring strain.
That's a good one too. Pick one uniform color to never see again.
Actually.
One uniform color to never see again.
Purple.
I'd agree. Purple. Pick one less popular sport to work. And it's got a couple of them listed there. It depends on what your definition of popular is. How about this?
Lacrosse.
Oh. Pick one other AT-related podcast to get rid of. Cue the clickbait. We won't say that. Pick one. Let's see.
We need more AT podcasts. I don't want to get rid of any of them.
Pick one game day responsibility to pass off to a student or player. It's got to be filling the water.
Yeah, filling the water, filling the Gatorade coolers.
Pick one part 100%. Pick one part of your uniform to get obviously dirty before a game?
I'm
going pants, knees.
I'm actually just going like shirt. I don't know. I'm fine with it. I rewear my pants a lot, so I don't want them to be dirty. The shirt every day goes in the laundry. The pants not every day.
Yeah.
Shoes, hell no.
You don't want
shoes.
Dirty
Shoes gotta be a little clean,
fresh and clean.
Fresh and so clean.
All right, that's all the ones that we came. So that's it.
We gotta end this show.
We would be pick winning forever.
We would.
Thank you to the live streamers for doing those. Those are fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. We haven't done a pick one. Tell Abby she missed it.
God damn it, Abby.
So next week, make sure you listen. A week from let's give a date here. We're gonna have Dan from Healthy Roster on the 21st. So if you're listening to this episode before December 21st, 2022, make sure you tune into the live stream. Dan's got a fun major announcement coming up.
It's gonna be so great.
So he'll be on next week. Episode 199 next week. Episode 200 coming up in 2 weeks.
It feels
crazy.
It actually feels very fitting that Dan is going to be on our 199th episode.
It really does.
Like, it just feels right. Oh, it's a good number.
Yeah.
I like it.
You know what we should do for 200? We should just give away $200.
Oh, hey.
Maybe.
Hey.
Fuck it.
We'll see how many memberships we get signed up in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, we got a major announcement coming up. So go to Candid ATC. Candid Athletic Training. What the fuck is the website, Kevin?
So, CandidAthleticTraining.com.
Thank you.
Candid_ATC is all our social media platforms. Go to all of those to check out all of the information that is included with our lovely show here.
Yeah.
And then any major announcements are going to be on.
Soon.
Basically, social media is like our main go-to. Thanks for everybody for listening. Thank you, Healthy Roster. Thank you, Smart Tools. Thank you, Human Kinetics. Thank you to our future podcast sponsorships that we're going to be working with. Thank you for these very cool opportunities coming up for our members. We're going to save you money. We're going to get you money. We're going to make the athletic training profession better. Love you all. And I think bye.